All right, another common function of the left hand when playing the guitar is using hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now, they probably sound more daunting or intimidating than they actually are. So let's start with a hammer-on. I'll illustrate that first, and then we'll move on to the pull-off. So here's what a hammer-on looks like and sounds like. And you can see what's happening is I'm actually picking once, but I'm getting two notes. So it's kind of double your money. If you watch my right hand when I do a hammer-on. Pick once, you get two notes. And the way that I'm creating the hammer-on is I'm taking the tip of my finger and I'm rapidly pushing down on the neck. So it's a combination of sort of the speed and the force that I'm pushing down that creates that second note. You might often hear, and like if let me play a little blues lick, and you'll hear the hammer-on in it. Now what I'm doing there is every third note is I'm hammering it on. That sounds a lot different than if I were to try and pick those notes apart. That would sound like this. You know, not quite the same effect. So with a hammer-on, you get a very fluid kind of effect. And the reason that you use hammer-ons and pull-offs, for that matter, is it helps with your speed, and it helps create kind of a more interesting tone, I think. So they're necessary in certain spots when you're playing. The pull-off is the complete opposite of a hammer-on. So with a pull-off, basically this is what they look like and sound like. So with a pull-off, I'm starting with my finger already pushed down, and then I'm releasing my finger without picking with my right hand. So watch my right hand, just like we did with a hammer-on, and you'll notice that I'm only picking once, but I'm getting two different notes. So mechanically, how that works is I'm kind of flicking the string as I release my finger in the left hand. So I'll kind of over-exaggerate it to illustrate the point, but that's what I'm doing is I'm flicking the string when I release my finger. And so a combination of hammer-ons and pull-offs will increase your speed and give you some interesting tones. Now you're not limited to just playing in the first position with hammer-ons and pull-offs. You can do them all up and down the neck. So forth. Let me show you real quick. Jimi Hendrix would often do a kind of a little effect like that, and basically what that is that's a very rapid combination of hammer-ons and pull-offs all at the same time. Doesn't sound nearly as cool on an acoustic guitar as it would electric, but you can see I'm only picking once, but I'm getting this kind of interesting sound, and that's just rapidly pushing down and pulling off, pushing down. So here it is in slow motion. Again, with an electric guitar plugged in with some distortion, that would sound much cooler. You get some feedback. But that's basically all there is to hammer-ons and pull-offs.